Hey guys, back with another video today. This one's going to be about the new Anker Solix C1000 Gen 2. So to get started, let's turn it on. So as we can see, it's currently at 86%. So if we hit this power button, we can cycle through a bit of a menu. So this one's the total input for the AC and DC inputs. And then we have total output, so shows us all the different ports from the AC, the car, all the USBs, and then yeah, just lists the total output. That disappeared. Let's get back through there, and then if we double tap, we can go through the settings. So now we're back on the main menu. So if we start to have a look around some of the ports, we have 4 USBs. We've got one USB A, 3 USB-C. The USB A is at 12 watts, one of the USB-C is at 15 watts, and then 2 are at 140 watts. Now we have 4 AC outlets. One of them I have plugged into a kettle, so we'll show that in a moment. So if we take a look around on this other side, this is where we have our cigarette lighter plug, or the car socket. So if we pull this down, that's this one. It also has a little button to turn it on and off. So we hit that, we get a little light on. We come around to the front, we can see that the cigarette lighter plug is now on. So we can turn that one back off, close that up. There we go. So if we come around just to the other side, this is basically the charging side. So as you can see, we have the XT60i charging port, and we have our AC charging port at the back. So now let's turn the AC power on just by hitting this little button here. We hear the inverter click over, and then if we have a look at the little power meter, we can see that it's been reset. As we can see, somewhere in Australia, it's putting out about 230 volts, 0 amps at the moment, and 50 hertz. There we go. So now if we come back over to our kettle, we'll turn this on. Back over here, we can now see that it's putting out 2,116 watts, which is quite impressive because it's dropped a little bit. This unit has a 2,000 watt inverter. So if we come back down to our power meter, let's see what voltage it's putting out. It has dropped a little bit to 222.8 volts. That's probably to allow the kettle to run. So we can monitor this over the duration of the boil. As you can see, it's already dropped the percentage by a little bit. So you can see how go through this menu, see what current we're putting out. We're putting 9 amps out. Still 50 hertz. This is 2020 watts. There's a slight variation between the two readings. So the power factor is at 1. So if we go back to the voltage, and see how it goes over the duration of boiling approximately about 1 litre of water. As you would have just heard, the kettle's just finished boiling. Look at our power meter, we're back up at around 230 volts. So if we cycle through this, we can see how much it consumed. So to boil that kettle, it used 0.11 kilowatt hours, and the percentage has dropped down to 73%. Certainly impressive that a unit of this size can boil a kettle. If we take a quick look, as you can see, it's not much bigger than the kettle itself, and it can successfully boil water. Well, until next time, stay tuned for future videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.